Let me talk about two features which I think are very important. One is the E-Stretch strap, and two are the performance wings. Both of them were developed to allow better performance in the e-collar. 95% of all e-collar problems today are in the reference of contacts lifting off the skin of the dog or not having the e-collar at the right tension. And as you can see here, this strap stretches as your dog moves, and we'll do a demonstration about this strap later. And what that allows is that if the e-collar does move, it takes up the tension and allows those contacts to still maintain good contact and the same amount of pressure. The next is these performance wings. And what this does is spread out the pressure off of the contact, still making good contact, and it's kind of like having long electrodes with the feel of a short electrode. And so two very important things that have come up in the development of e-collars to this new generation made by Hawx. So let me talk a little bit about the stretch strap from Hawx. This is the second generation. The first one was made by Bumper Boy, which used a rubber type elastic, which people loved, and it led to the second generation of these to improve the endurance. And basically it works the same way. It stretches as your dog moves, which gives it more comfort. And two, if the collar slips up on the dog, the stretching will allow the contacts to still make good contact, therefore providing better performance for your e-collar. Remembering that 95% of all the problems with e-collars today is to do with fit. Now, let's just do a little demonstration of how it works, because I think it's important. One is comfort, one's performance. The performance end of things, I think you can understand. If your contacts come off your dog, you will not get good performance on your e-collar. So here's a stretch strap, and you can simply test it yourself in terms of comfort and how it works. If I put this on my arm and do it up, and I would offer you to do exactly the same thing. Again, I put it here, I do it up like a dog, and I move my arm. You can see here that as my muscles stretches like a dog's neck stretches, as he is a performance animal and a working animal, you can see that I can move my muscle all the time and it really doesn't affect my muscle or my neck. You can imagine if this was put on your neck. Now let's take a conventional strap that we use in every e-collar today. This would be a strap that most e-collars are run with today. Again, tie it up to the same tightness that we did there. Now we move our muscle. And you can see that I can hardly flex my muscle. My arm will not even come back because it's stopped. Now you can imagine in any performance animal how that would affect his comfort and his muscle, especially when you put it around his neck. So again, this strap provides comfort and performance. And the beauty is that not only can the strap be used on the revolutionary Hawx system, you can use this e-collar, this e-strap on most e-collars today.